Yahawashi. Yeah, I'm back in Ephesians 1 and I'm going to start at 9. Having made known unto us the mystery of his will, according to his good pleasure, which he hath purposed in himself, that in the dispensation of the fullness of times he might gather together in one all things in Hamashiach. What's that one? His elect, man. The elect in the 1/3. Both which are in heaven and which are on earth, even in him. In whom also we have obtained an inheritance, being predestinated according to the purpose of him who worketh all things after the counsel of his own will. Who is that? Yahawah, man. Yahawah does everything for his own sake, man. It's a method to his madness that we can't really understand. You know, we're beginning to understand all things, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of coming back to the scriptures, to understand the judgments of the Most High. Okay, this happened because of this. Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi did this because of this. You know what I'm saying? Verse 12. That we should be to the praise of his glory, who first trusted in Hamashiach. So he first trusted in Hamashiach. Hamashiach chose, you know, who he trusted in, man. Which is all through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. I'll go right here to John. (15:5). Okay. This is the words from Yahawashi. John 15:5. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing. So without Yahawashi, man, we can do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, straight to the point, man. Verse 6, if a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered. A man gather them and cast them into the fire, and they be burned. Which is a parabolic talk for the day of the Lord, man. This place gonna burn the fuck up, man. You're gonna be one of those branches that burn, man. It's cast in the fire and burnt, man. And let me get Luke. Luke 2:34. Okay, because you know Yahweh sent Yahawashi, man, and you either gonna understand the real reason for Yahawashi coming, or it's gonna be a stumbling block, man. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they a stumbling block unto the wicked, man. This is Luke 2:34. And Simeon blessed them and said unto Mary his mother, behold, this child is set forth the rising. He said, Salakia, Luke 2:34. And Simeon blessed them and said unto Mary his mother, behold, this child is set for the fall and rising again of many in Israel, and for a sign which shall be spoken against. Verse 35. Yea, a sword shall pierce through thy own soul also, that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed. Get this precept real quick, because this is the reason why Yahawashi is in the volume of the book, man. It is written of him, man. Just like when he came, it was piercing to the people at the time, man. It's the same way now when we preach Yahawashi, man. Hebrews 4:12. 4:12. For the word of the Most High, okay, for the word of The Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why I'm bringing this out. We're going to jump to Revelations 19. And 10 through 13. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahawashi. Worship the Most High. For the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew, but he himself. You know what I'm saying? Verse 13, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. That blood is the day of Yahawashi, man. It's going to be so much slain that his garment is going to be drenched in blood, man. And his name is called the Word of the Most High. Whose name is called the Word of the Most High? Yahawashi, man. Okay, just to touch on that, boom. This is why, well, I'm going to bring it out in Psalms first. King David, but you got to remember Yahawashi is of the lineage of King David. Keep that in the back of your mind. Brought this out first. Psalms 40 and 7. Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. Jump to Hebrews 10 and 7. Let's see what that says. Hebrews 10 and 7. This is just further edification out, man. You can't, like, it all lines up, man. Hebrews 10 and 7. Okay, this is, boom. Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Most High. Okay, so that's when Yahawashi said it, man. So, like, that's just, you know, further validation, man, on how, first and foremost, we need to believe in Yahawashi, man, because this whole book is written of him, man. And that's why in Revelations 19 and 13, no one knew but the elect, man. You know, we know that his name is the Word of the Most High, man. And we will know in that day. Part of having faith is you believing in that. You part of you having faith in Yahawashi is believing in that also, man. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. So if you don't understand what the men of Great Millstone, or likewise Akim under the same banner, are pushing, then you're lost. And whom the power of this world, who's the powers of this world? The so-called white man, the so-called kings of this world, man. You know what I'm saying? Hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. How in entertainment, in school systems, in judicial systems, all type of ways, man. In whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. For we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach Yahawashi, the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahawashi's sake. For the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the strength and stability of thy time, man. Okay? Of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahawashi HaMashiach. So every time, you know, the Lord basically speaks about salvation, he's basically telling you, man, you have to come to Yahawashi first, man. Even talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it. Y'all gotta get it together, man. And really, we ain't here but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, just like Yahawashi. See if I can find this real quick. Matthew 15:24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Only the house of Israel, but out the house of Israel, I'm only sent to the lost sheep, the only ones that I need to find. You know what I'm saying? Boom, and with that, I'm going to end out on Luke 6 and verse 46. All praise, honor, and glory due to y'all by Shem Yahawashi, man. By Shem Yahawashi, them y'all. Luke 6 and 46. Because, see, man, well, I'm going to bring it out first. Verse 40, I'm going to start at 45. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good, and an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh. Life, power, death, and life are in the power of the tongue, man. Verse 46, and why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? So, like, all you scorners and fucking scoffers out here, man, who actually acknowledge the Son of the Most High, man. Whether you call him Jesus, Yahawashi, Yeshua, whatever, man. Which really we know the names are Yahweh and Yahawashi, so get that shit together. But how can you claim to believe in the man in the book, in the volume of the book, if you don't even do what he says, man, what he says to do, man, or what he practiced, man? You know, that's just thoughts to ponder on, man. Like, we got to get it together, Yasharala. Habakayar, the elect, man. But with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the sincere Akimar pushing this truth. Shalom, man.